Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your weekly general reading for January the 27th through the 2nd of February 2020. Now please keep in mind that this is an intuitive reading. I'm using the fortune reading cards along with the Illuminati Tarot for your weekly general messages. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising Spirit. We are ready. Ooh, we have the key. I love it. All right. I'll read that in just a moment. All right, Spirit. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Capricorn need to know this week, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What messages do you have for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. We are ready. Situation, we have the Four of Pentacles. In your foundation, we have the Three of Wands. Recent past energy, we have Temperance. Crowning you is the Hermit. Your new circumstance or opportunity is the Eight of Swords. We're going to clarify that with the Six of Wands. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. All right. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Seven of Wands. All right. So let me take a look here. So we do have the number sequence here. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, I always tell you guys, go and Google the angel number meaning because it's going to bring more clarity into your situation. This is beautiful. All right. Let's start here, Capricorn. We have key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. All right. I'm getting a sense here for many of you, you've already released some energies that were needed, okay, needed for you to let go of. Now, for some of you, there's a need to move forward. There's a need to maybe let go of something that is no longer serving you. That's what I'm getting, Capricorn. And there are so many of you watching that could be something different for each of you. And you know what that is. If this message is for you, you know what you need to let go of. You know what you've been hanging on to. But what's important for you to understand here is Spirit is saying, if you haven't already had some doors opening up for you, okay, and you feel kind of stuck, you feel like you're just not going anywhere, I'm really, my spirit guides are telling me right now that you need to let go of this so you can move forward, okay? Thank you, Spirit. You need to release it. You guys are going to have to leave me a comment and let me know what that is. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands coming up here as your overall energy. All right. I feel like this is going to be the week, Capricorn, where there's a need for you not to back down from anyone, okay? Stand in your truth. Stand in your power right here. This talks about, when it comes up, especially as the overall energy, this talks about you being prepared, aware, and awake, okay? This talks about maybe difference of opinions, and that's okay. Maybe some conflicting interests, maybe some disagreements with other people. And like I said, that's okay. But what's important and what's key here is for you not to back down. For you not to be, have somebody persuade you to do something that is not your truth. All right, and you being a Capricorn, and this being a Capricorn reading, you know, I definitely, you guys are not going to back down, and good for you. It's okay for you to have disagreements with others. You know what? Everybody's truth is different, okay? And what's important here is that you do what's right and just for you, okay? Not anybody else. You're here to live your unique destiny, not someone else's, okay? So therefore, you know, you have to do what is meant for you to do along your journey, your path. And you know what? It comes up a lot. People are going to have different opinions, or they're going to disagree, and that's perfectly fine, okay? You know, Spirit is just saying don't back down. You know what? As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, do what's right and what's just for you. You do have the upper hand in this situation, Capricorn, okay? Now, we have the Four of Pentacles coming up here as your current situation. I love it. All right? You are laying that solid, unshakable foundation when it comes to your stability, your security within your finances. For some of you, this is definitely what you're working towards. For some of you, you may have recently had a career or job change, which is allowing for you to have more material comfort here, more money. Some of you may have moved up within a company, okay, that you work for. And maybe with this new role, you're making more money, okay? So a beautiful positive energy here. Now, for some of you, this is definitely you standing in your truth right here, not backing down and taking back power and control over your financial situation. Thank you, spirits. Now you have the Three of Wands coming up here in your foundation. This is what, you know, is driving you this week. And I love the Three of Wands, especially being in this position, because this talks about, you know, you have already planted, you know, some seeds here. You've nurtured them, okay? And I feel for many of you, you're still planting seeds. This could be, you know, you have already started a business and now maybe you're making some changes to that business to where you can get more clients or contracts. It's that type of energy. Now, oftentimes when this comes up, you know, it talks about what you've put out is coming back very quickly. And it's the number 3. And 3s represent growth and expansion with what you've already sown here, okay, when it comes to you planting and nurturing your seeds. Now, for some of you, this is definitely, you know, waiting on your ships to come in here and having foresight about where you're headed and where you're going. All right, you've got a plan here. And, you know what you want. Now you have Temperance coming up here, the energy of Sagittarius in your recent past. You're still feeling this energy because it's showing up in your reading, and I love it. Okay, for one thing, you see the rainbow in the back here. Okay? Here's some opportunities, all right? I feel like these opportunities have already, you know, presented themselves because this is showing up here in your recent past. What you've done here, Capricorn, is you have been doing the inner work. You've been balancing your energies. You've made the commitment to go after something, to take action on something here. And it's something that you have a lot of passion about, okay? So definitely could be your career, your job, your business. This could be a money-making project as well. This is you taking the time out to check in with Capricorn, pausing and reflecting, taking a step back from the table, you know, and looking at what you're doing, what you're working with here, making the required adjustments, and then, you know, seeing if it's the way you want it. If not, you're coming back to the table and you're making those adjustments here. You're making sure that you're getting something just right, which means you're putting in a lot of hard work, time and effort into this situation. And I feel like it's going to be very rewarding for you, okay? Some of you, like I said, the inner work, this is spiritual alchemy right here. So definitely this could have been you. I'm getting this energy of the alchemist as well. all right, Capricorn, where you have the desired outcome that you want in mind here. And I feel like for some of you, this is you manifesting. This is you doing that inner work, that spiritual alchemy, to make sure that the changes that happen is what you want, okay? So there definitely could have been an opportunity that arose here, or opportunities, okay, with the nest. This could have been career, job related, or maybe even business. May not have been quite exactly what you wanted, so this is you putting in the time and effort here to make a desired change. Love it. All right, so we have the Hermit coming up here in your crowning position. This is Virgo energy. This is what you know. This is what you're thinking about. Definitely, again, you know, going in and out of Hermit mode throughout this next week, okay? Taking time to check in with you. This is where spiritual enlightenment is gained. This is where you figure out which direction to go in, or maybe this is a decision that needs to be made. And this is you checking in with yourself, okay? Because this is you knowing that, you know, when it does come to a decision, or maybe starting a new beginning or a path, this is you seeking those answers within yourself, because you know you hold that power within you, okay? Another thing that I'm getting here with the Hermit is that, you know, you guys are being very patient about what it is that you're working towards here. I feel like you're not overlooking anything. You know, I feel like there's a sense of peace. You know, it's amazing energy. I'm getting goosebumps here. You guys are really... Wow, what is the word I'm looking for here? Spirit. Whew. Thank you. Just give me a second here. Again, I'm getting the Magician, the Alchemist in my mind's eye here. You know, you guys are so tapped in to that psychic energy that's flowing within you, okay? You understand, you recognize your spiritual gifts. Many of you, this is where you receive spirit communication, when you take time out to meditate or pause and reflect. Wow, you know, you understand that you are divinely guided here. You guys are on the right path. You already know, like I said down here, you have foresight about where you're going, you know, because your third eye and your crown chakra is open. And, you know, that's what my spirit guides are telling me right here. You guys are on the right path. You know what you want. And at any given moment, if you come up, you know, across your path where you feel like, what's the word I'm looking for here? You maybe feel stuck, or you feel like a decision needs to be made, excuse me, or there's people that disagree with you. This is when you know, remove yourself from others and you check in with yourself, and you have that spirit communication, okay? And you're really paying attention to what your spirit guides are telling you, because you're tapped in. You're tapped in. And this is what allows for you to be able to move forward. This is what allows you to have the gaining advantage here when you come back to the table, when there are disagreements, or there are conflicting interests, or maybe this is when a wrench gets thrown in your path and you have to do a divine detour. But this is you knowing that's what it is. You don't allow it to stop you. You just take a step back, go into hermit mode, and, you know, then you come back out, and it may be a different route, but you've got it figured out. That's amazing. That's amazing. I love it. That's you doing that spiritual alchemy. All right, we have the Eight of Swords here as your new circumstance, and I did clarify it with the Six of Wands. So, you know, like what I was just talking about here with the Hermit, you know, if a wrench gets thrown in the plans, or you feel like there's maybe a feeling of doubt or fear that comes up, maybe it has to do with disagreements with others. I don't feel like this is you feeling limited or restricted. I feel like this is maybe that energy that people you're around, you know, that's what you're getting from this. Because Capricorn, I don't see you guys doubting yourself or feeling limited or restricted. I feel like this is that energy that people may be projecting off, you know, into your space, okay, and you feel it. And this is when you go into hermit mode right here, right? And, you know, you eliminate those energies, you clear your mind, and, you know, that's when you break free here, okay, with the Six of Wands as well. This is you having victory over this energy because you do take time out to pause and reflect, because you are in alignment with spirit and you have that communication here. I love it. This is you having victory, success, recognition, reward for effort. And guess what, Capricorn? Spirit says, don't stop here. This is only a 6. There's a promise of more of this victory and success, you know, and this is you. You already know this. I feel like I'm telling you something you already know, you guys. It's amazing. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Capricorn, I want to thank each and every one of you for being patient with me. I had something come up yesterday and I had to take care of it. And that's why the readings got put off until today. All right, thank you for being patient with me. I really appreciate it. Now, please leave me a comment and let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I know sometimes I get to rambling here. I hope I made sense on my side here with the Hermit here. I feel, just give me a moment here. Give me a moment, Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I have a message here. All right, there has been a procession of events here that's been unfolding for some of you. I feel like this is something that you want, but again, there has been some challenges that have come up, maybe some challenging people that have been difficult, okay? Even though you're in alignment with Spirit, your destiny, and you know where you're headed and you're going, that doesn't mean that you don't have people around you that don't get you or don't understand what you're doing. Now, Spirit wants you to understand and know, Capricorn, you're on the right path here. Don't allow any outside influences affect your journey, okay? My spirit guides is putting that on me heavy. Some of you, this message isn't for everyone. Some of you are dealing with someone or people, okay, that don't get you. And that's all right. You know, we're here to live our own life. People don't have to get us, okay? I deal with that in my life as well. There's a need for you to let go, though. For some of you, this is why my spirit guide is telling me this. Some of you are trying to, you feel like you just have to make everybody or that one person that you're dealing with understand, okay? And Spirit says some people may never get you or understand what it is that you're doing. So there's something here that you need to let go of and release it. You can't change other people. The only person that you have control that you can change, okay, is you. All right? Sometimes we have to just respect how others feel, believe, and think, and leave it at that, okay? Or just, you know, sometimes we have to, if it's really serious or really bad, we have to just kind of, you know, walk away and maybe love them from a distance. You know what I mean? Okay? But there's definitely for a handful of you, you know, you have amazing opportunities coming up here. And I feel like that's why this Eight of Swords might, I feel like this is a procession of events where, you know, everything's smooth sailing, but then here comes that wrench that gets thrown in because maybe it's somebody else's, the way that they're saying that they see you or perceive you, and you're trying to make them believe in what you're doing, or trying to make them understand something that in all reality they're probably not ready to understand. For some of you, that we're definitely talking about a spiritual path here, okay? So you can't change them, okay? And this could be holding you back here, okay? So thank you. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, you guys, they put it heavy on me. I've got to speak it. All right. All right, I love each and every one of you with all of my heart. You guys are definitely going to have to leave me a comment here because, wow, somebody needed to hear that, okay? All right, so I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Capricorn.